You know, in the year 2020, when India toured Australia, in the first test match, in the first innings, India got all out for 36 runs. We had the all class, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Rohit nahi the, Virat and everybody were. The whole class A team thi. Whole team bundled out for 36. And we lost the first test. It was a 4-test series. It was a 4-test series. Eventually, India won the series 2-1. Virat had to come back for social reasons, so Ajinkya was there. But then we won the series 2-1. We could have won it 3-1, just the third test match, had we got like 10 overs more. Deep analysis by cricket experts, they said, what made India team bounce back into the game after a 36 all-out first innings? Anybody would fall back. Anybody would go into a state of depression, isn't it? What is 36 all out in a test match? Deep analysis said that they, in the team meeting, decided to give their 100% to their job. Second, they believed in applied commitment. And third, they made a determination to win the test series. So your attitude towards happenings, this 36 all out was a happening. Your attitude that you build up, the attitude that you show in such circumstances, happenings, actually builds you, actually gives you enough energy to bounce back. When Sachin Tendulkar was playing his first test match, he toured India to Pakistan. It was his first international appearance, and he was facing the likes of top-class international bowlers, Imran Khan, Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunus. The pace and the swing was regularly beating Sachin. He was there at the crease for like more than 45 minutes. He scored just 15. He fell. But he was beaten n number of times by the pace and the swing of these world-class bowlers. While walking back, Sachin has written all this in his autobiography. While walking back, he had almost decided never again come on the international arena. He said that this is not my cup of tea. I will play domestic cricket because cricket is my blood and my heart. So I'll play domestic cricket, but never I'll go on the international stage. This pace and this swing, I cannot face. And we sitting in front of the TV, we just make comments. Aatlu ramto nathi. When Virat or Rohit Sharma, they slash an outside the off-stump delivery, we said, the ball was pitched outside the off-stump. It was an out-swinging delivery. It was way away from the body. Why would Virat or Rohit go to slash there? Away from his body, playing 3 feet away, trying to connect 3 feet away from his body. Naturally, it will be a light cut in the first or the second slip or behind the wickets. इतना तो मुझे भी पता चलता है यार, ये डिलीवरी को छोड़ देनी चाहिए. ये हम कहाँ कमेंट करते हैं? टीवी के सामने बैठ के आम चेयर में, एसी रूम में. But do you know what is 96 and 98 miles per hour deliveries? हम सब क्रिकेट खेल के बड़े हुए हैं, लेकिन हम में से किसी ने 96 माइल्स पर आवर की डिलीवरी फेस नहीं की है. एंड दैट टू स्विंगिंग डिलीवरीज, कटिंग डिलीवरीज. वो क्या होती है ना पता नहीं है. एंड यू स्टार्ट कमेंटिंग बिकॉज इनटू ब्रैकेट एवरी इंडियन इज अ फिलोसोफर. We have an attitude of making opinions in the fields and about people where we are least experienced. ये फिल्म में ये एक्टर ने ठीक एक्टिंग नहीं की है तो कल तुझे भेज देंगे. विराट रोहित शर्मा ने ठीक नहीं खेला तो तुझे भेज देंगे. तुझे आता है ना, तुझे भेज देंगे. We have to improve on our attitudes towards happenings in life. So Sachin decided that this is not my cup of tea. I'll play domestic cricket. I'll not go in the international arena. He came back to the dressing room, off his gloves and pads, straight away went into the washroom and almost cried in front of the mirror. तो भाई साहब अगर ये लोग मुझे आज छोड़ दे तो आज रात की फ्लाइट में वापस मुंबई चला जाओ, अगर ये लोग मुझे छोड़ दे तो। यहां तक आ गए थे वे। When he came out of the washroom, Ravi Shastri as coach was sitting there in the balcony watching the play. Ravi Shastri के बाजू में जाके खड़े रहे. Ravi Shastri told him, sit here. कोच ने बाजू पे बैठा, क्योंकि from his facial expressions and body language, Ravi Shastri came to know that he has felt depressed or dejected. Then Ravi Shastri tells him, see, I saw your entire game. You were like playing a school match. You wanted to hit every ball. This is international cricket. You have to respect the bowlers. As you have an art of batting, they have an art of bowling. You can't strike every ball. You can't run, or rather score on every ball. Some deliveries you have to live because they are class deliveries. Sometimes you have to defend yourself. You can't attack. You are trying to play each and every delivery like it was a school cricket. Then he gave the second advice. See, in international cricket, for the first 20 minutes, don't look at the scoreboard. Very important advice for you all as well. When you launch a project or decide to sell a project in the market, maybe for the first 20 days, you don't look at the scoreboard. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just try to stick yourself at the crease. Have a good view of the fielding. Try to gauge and judge the line and length. Try to gauge the nature of the pitch. First 20 minutes is for that. And then when you are well set, try to score. Patience. Sachin well accepted the advice, applied commitment. Applied it in the next match at Faisalabad. He scored a wonderful 59, that is half century, and cemented his place in the playing 11 for another more than 20 years. So happenings are there in life which may bring you dejection or depression. But the attitude that you have to learn from such people, from such performers, such achievers, such successful people in all walks of life. I talked of Pramukh Swami Maharaj, I talked of Sachin Tendulkar. That you have to keep your attitudes positive, high and pious. Sometimes we keep positive, sometimes we keep high as well. But to keep the attitudes pious, that will create the aura within you. Otherwise, why you commercial people will call a person like me from an NGO? You know that I have never worked like you people. Because your working and our working is completely different. You in a commercial and a corporate setup, your working system is pay and smile. Pay and smile. Your employees like your pay, so there is a smile on their face. You like your employees' work, so there is a smile on your face. He's paying you by work, you are paying them by money. So it's called a pay and smile relationship. The moment he doesn't like your pay or gets a better pay, just next door he will go and smile there. Simple. And the moment you don't like his work, you will force him to go and smile somewhere. In NGOs we work, it is not pay and smile relationship because money is not involved. We don't have bank accounts. We as saints of BAPS, we don't have bank accounts. We don't touch money. We don't keep money. We in NGOs, we work serve and smile relationship. You have to serve and smile. I have not touched money. I have not kept money. I don't have bank accounts. It's the same clothes I've been wearing since 30 years. The same color, the same style. Still, you can see any lesser smile on my face than yours. Serve and smile relationship. You serve and have a smile on your face. So it is entirely different. Still, you all gathered and called me for what reason? The reason that I'm putting forward is develop your inner self well to develop your outer self. It plays a principal role. आपकी इंडस्ट्री में कलर अच्छा होता है तो आप खरीदते हो या कंस्ट्रक्शन अच्छा होता है तो खरीदते हो? अच्छा क्या होना चाहिए? फिर कभी कभी वीडियो निकलती है कि वो दीवार को तोड़ा तो अंदर तो कोई कंक्रीट था ही नहीं. एक वीडियो घूम रही थी, पता है, 5-7 साल पहले. पंच मारा है तो it was a box inside. The fist went in. You don't buy properties from the color that you see, they may be attractive. You see the structure, you see the legalities of it, everything. That means you are seeing something of the inner side than the outer side. What is the color of apple? Why are you confused? Have you not seen an apple? Have you not eaten an apple? Green is the color of apple, yes. Who said that? Yes, fine. What is the color of apple? Red is the color of apple. Still you have something to answer. Have you ever seen a white apple? I haven't seen. If you have seen, then show me. Color of apple. Sometimes golden as well. The moment you feel that the color of apple is white, because 90% of apple is white, just 10% is either red, green or golden. You will have the attitude of seeing something of the inner self and not the outer one. So white is the color of apple. I strongly believe that the color of apple is white. I strongly believe that the color of apple is white. Why? Because 90% of apple is white and just 10% the outer skin is green or red or golden. Second more important point than that, what is inside counts more than what is outside. When I talk to students, for example, I tell them that your academics, your talents, your know-hows, your platforms, your experiences will make you grow to a certain level. Beyond that level, only your values will make you grow. If two people in an organization, they join the organization at the same time, both are equally qualified, equal experience, they grow at the same level, a time will come when there is only one position and either of the two has to be promoted. Then the board of directors will take a decision absolutely and solely based on values and not on any other qualification. Absolutely on values and not on any other qualification. So time comes when decisions are made on values and not on talents or experiences or know-hows. Do you get it clearly and do you accept this or not? Yes or no? A time comes in an organization where decisions are made absolutely on values. That is where the value part will play its role. So as much amount of time that you are spending to know the know-hows of your industry, you must spend equal amount of time in developing the values as a human being in yourself. Because that will develop your character. It is a combination of personality and character that gives result. Personality is branded clothes and branded items and branded vehicles and everything. This is all personality. That can initially shine you. But ultimately after talking with you or after knowing you or after dealing with you, when your character comes out, if it is at crossroads with your personality, you will not be then well accepted in the market or your social circles or even in your business circles. All the great personalities of the world, they have banked more upon their character than their personalities. Personalities and outer shine, they go on the silver screen. And character and inner shine goes in the pages of history to inspire people through generations. To inspire people through generations. Once a small boy was on the seashore, on the beach, and he saw a man selling balloons. So the little boy got attracted and ran up there. And other little children, boys and girls, were like their parents were buying balloons for them. So this boy felt that I must also have a balloon. So he ran up to his dad and said, "Dad, I want a balloon." And dad said, "Okay." So they walked up to that place. And then he saw all the other children, somebody getting a black balloon, somebody getting a red and somebody white and somebody green. The little boy said that to the seller, that even this black balloon goes up or just all these other color balloons, if they are put in the air, they go up. He said, even the black balloon goes up. And then the seller says, "My little boy, the balloon doesn't go up in the air because of its color. The balloon goes up in the air because what is inside it." Same applies to human being. What really applies and what really matters is your inner self. Again, I suggest a third book. Spiritual Intelligence, the Ultimate Intelligence. The title of the book is Spiritual Intelligence, the Ultimate Intelligence, written by Ian Marshall and co-authored by Dr. Dana Zohar. Both of them have written this book wonderfully after perhaps interviewing more than 5,000 people all over the world, in which they list out 8 qualities that a person should develop to become spiritually intelligent. And they confidently say, and it is in the experience of all professionals of top class, that after your IQ, after your EQ, what matters is your SQ. People with IQ can perform and can lead and can produce results. But you know, in the Silicon Valley, all the IQ people are paid by people who are lesser in IQ than them. IT companies के जो मालिक हैं, वो लोग IT के engineers जितने पढ़े नहीं हैं, because the man of them are dropouts, like Bill Gates himself. So like, they have high EQ, emotional intelligence. That is, they know the feelings, the inside of the other person, they know the inside of their selves as well, and how well to connect. So when Dr. G.S. Sainani, one of the leading cardiologists in Mumbai, he came to our Swaminarayan Akshardham in Gandhinagar and met Pramukh Swami Maharaj. He saw Pramukh Swami Maharaj meeting people and said that, Swamiji, we physicians, we have 6 senses. जीव प्राणी मात्रा को 5 सेंस होती है, शब्द स्पर्श रूप रस और गंध. We have 6 senses, but even my 6th sense as physician could pick up the inner self of a person while meeting. But even my 6th sense could not pick up the love, the compassion, the pity with which Pramukh Swami Maharaj meets people. So EQ scores over IQ, emotional intelligence. But SQ, spiritual quotient, scores over IQ and EQ both. Spiritual quotient in this book, Spiritual Intelligence, the Ultimate Intelligence, they list out 8 qualities. I'm not going into details of it. My time is almost over. Just I listed out the 8 qualities. First is flexibility. This is the positivity that you need during times of adversity. Positivity. In times of adversity, the first quality is flexibility to change. Harvard University defines intelligence as flexibility to change is intelligence. Coming to a CMP, common minimum program, as fast as possible during a meeting or during a deal is flexibility and intelligence. Coming to a CMP as fast as possible during a meeting across the table. Flexibility to change. First